You're not here by accident, warrior. You've come seeking something deeper, something real. But here's the harsh truth. Most men are stuck in the cycle of mediocrity, chasing fleeting desires, never truly understanding what makes a man irresistible. They think it's about looks, wealth, or charm. But believe me, those are the easy distractions. The high-value traits that women truly can't resist are the ones no one talks about. These are the traits that define a man's character and make him stand out in a world of noise. If you're serious about unlocking the highest form of attraction, you must first become a man who is more than just a shadow of others. You must embody traits that are rare, traits that demand respect. This isn't for the faint of heart. If you want to be the man women are irresistibly drawn to, then listen closely until the very end. We are about to reveal the high-value traits no woman can resist in a man. 1. Confident demeanor. Without confidence, you're invisible. You can have wealth, looks, or intelligence, but if you lack that commanding presence, you'll never hold her attention or anyone else's. Confidence isn't an option, it's a necessity. It's the unshakable belief that you are enough, that no one's approval is required for you to stand tall. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire with this mindset, writing, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." Confidence is primal. It signals dominance, stability, and leadership, qualities hardwired into psychology to seek out. Women don't just notice confidence, they feel it in the way you walk, the way you hold your gaze, and the unwavering steadiness in your voice when you speak your truth. But true confidence cannot be faked. It's born in discomfort, forged in discipline, and solidified through action. It's built when you refuse to quit, overcome failure, and show up for yourself every single day. Confidence doesn't beg for attention. It's the steady flame that burns within, impossible to extinguish. 2. Empathetic listening. Most men don't listen. They tolerate noise, nod, zone out, and wait for their turn to speak. Then they wonder why women pull away or label them emotionally unavailable. Here's the truth. Empathetic listening isn't passive. It's an act of strength. It's not just hearing her words, but understanding her emotions, unspoken fears, and hidden desires. Women crave this connection. When you truly listen, you separate yourself from 99% of men who are too self-absorbed to care. You show that you're present, not just physically but emotionally, and that's rare. Listening is survival in relationships. If you can't master it, you'll always be a step behind. 3. Chivalrous manners. Chivalry isn't outdated, it's rare. And rarity is power. When you hold the door, walk on the side closest to the street, or stand when she enters a room, you send a clear message. I'm not like the rest. Chivalry isn't about impressing her, it's about respect. Respect for her and yourself. But beware, chivalry without strength is mistaken for weakness. Women don't reject kindness, they reject men who are kind without a backbone. Kindness paired with strength is lethal. It's the mark of a man who can protect and cherish simultaneously. 4. Sense of humor. If you can't make her laugh, you'll never make her stay. Women are drawn to humor, not because it's cute, but because it's powerful. Real humor isn't forced, it's effortless. It shows her that you're not rattled by life's chaos, that you can stand in the storm and smile. Humor creates emotional bonds. It triggers dopamine, the feel-good chemical. When you make her laugh, you're creating moments she'll replay in her mind. But humor must connect, not cover up insecurities. Women don't want a jester. They want a king who can lighten the world's weight with a clever remark. Number 5. Physical fitness. Your body is your first statement to the world. It speaks before you do. A strong, disciplined physique signals that you take charge, don't shy away from hard work, and respect yourself enough to invest in your own strength. This isn't about aesthetics, it's about discipline. Every drop of sweat, every rep, and every moment of pain proves your willingness to endure and grow. Fitness is tied to dominance and vitality. A fit man exudes confidence, energy, and capability, traits women instinctively admire. 6. Grooming and style. Your appearance is your armor. Grooming and style send a clear signal about how much respect you have for yourself. Grooming isn't vanity, it's mastery over the small things. A sharp beard, clean skin, and a subtle, memorable scent leave a lasting impression. Style, on the other hand, isn't about expensive brands. It's about owning your look. Women are drawn to men who display order and refinement. Grooming and style communicate control, stability, and confidence. 7. Emotional maturity. True strength lies in understanding your emotions, embracing them, and using them to your advantage. Emotional maturity isn't about suppressing feelings, it's about mastering them. Women instinctively gravitate toward men who can handle adversity with strength. Emotional maturity builds trust, respect, and admiration. When you master this, you become the steady force in her life, the man she can rely on. The traits we've shared aren't just for attracting women, they're for building the life you were meant to lead. High-value men don't beg for attention, they earn it. They don't chase, they command. It's time to stop being like the rest. Stand tall in your power, presence, and purpose. If you're ready to level up and rise above the noise, take the first step. The journey to becoming the highest version of yourself begins now, but only if you dare.